You far real quick. Hope you guys didn't hear that. Was it's gonna smell in this room. Yo guys, what is up? This video I'm reacting to let me just find it because I completely forgot what the video is called. How Sonic beat gravity. Okay, I don't know how Sonic's gonna beat gravity. Okay, because I mean he's probably just so fast that gravity doesn't affect him. No, sorry, I'm so tired. I literally just playing games this entire day. I went to sleep at like 4 or 5, maybe something like that. Oh, I don't feel good. But I'm still making the video because I have nothing better to do. Quarantine is literally killing me. Help. Yeah, let's just get into the video, alright? Oh shit, my headphones aren't even on. No, I'm missing all this content.
Hi, it's me, Austin.
Oh god.
You know, I've been intentionally trying to leave you alone because our channel has done a lot, and I mean a lot of Sonic videos.
Sonic,
I was actually just trying to play Sonic Mania to relax and relive some childhood wonderment and recreate the excitement I got playing Sonic at a friend's house, since my family was a Nintendo family.
I never was a Sonic guy.
Was the right choice. I mean, sure, they had Sonic and Toe Jam and Earl.
I'm trying probably because the first console I had was a Wii, but still.
Also had the Sega CD and the Sega 32X, while the SNES had the FX chip, Mega Man X, Donkey Kong Country, freaking Super Mario RPG,
See?
Castlevania,
Bro,
Final
they've been
Fantasy
killing it
VI,
from the
and
start.
Judge Dredd. What, you didn't play the 1995 classic video game tie-in to the Sylvester Stallone movie Judge Dredd? Wow! Fake gamer alert! Okay, I'm not here to reignite the flames of the console.
But I got a world record on Mario Kart.
You were even born, and no, I was just kidding about the fake gamer thing. Because if I wanted to actually flex my muscles on an obscure-ish game you didn't play on the SNES but should have, it wouldn't be Judge Dredd. It'd be Lufia and the Fortress of Doom. Where was I? Oh right, Sonic the Hedgehog. I will never not love classic platforming games, and that's why they're one of my favorite ways to relax and just kill time when I want to shut my brain off for a while. But dang it, my nitpicky science brain has some sort of stealth mode where it just sits there, passively observing while I'm trying to have fun and relax. But fine. Maybe if I just give in and scratch this itch, I can finally get back to doing what I enjoy, and the beast will be sated, albeit temporarily. Once again, we're talking about Sonic's...
I'm not like that. Oh.
What else is there to even talk about when that's literally 98% of the dude's entire brain?
His legs are so weird when he runs.
We're not talking about how surprisingly slow he is, although that is part of it, and we will get to it because it's definitely a classic and necessary for where we're going.
He's pretty slow. He's slower than Mario.
What we're talking about today is
Oh, Sonic K is gonna kill me. Sonic K is like Sonic Levers.
All the Sonic games, even the bad ones. These things are awesome, and they're one of the first things you experience in the franchise, making an appearance a little under halfway into the very first level, Green Hill Zone 1. Just far enough in to give you a few seconds to get used to the game's mechanics, and dang, are they super fun and amazing and make no freaking sense.
Damn, you got really angry on that last bit.
We've talked a lot about how loops and rings work on this show, specifically how they're used to simulate gravity, but we haven't talked about how they can be used for fun. Although, interestingly, the way loops like this work and the way Halo rings work are not that different, to tell the truth. Both of them work by redirecting velocity, or rather, changing it, and the only real difference between the two
is that you're moving and the thing's moving you.
Coming from. On a Halo ring,
alright, I was trying to be smart, yeah. You could...
but you're actually moving tangentially. That is this direction, and the rotation of the ring is redirecting your velocity as you run into it on a microscopic level. The energy that's making you feel this
I knew all this, it's fine.
Is already in the system as the rotating ring. This is exactly how a loop-de-loop on, like, I don't know, a roller coaster works too, except instead of the energy already being in the system, you put energy into it in the form of your initial speed entering it. It's you that has the energy. Instead of being stationary, and that's stationary with air quotes, since technically you're not stationary, but you are stationary with respect to the... You see how this can get out of hand really quickly? You stand on one location of the ring, and the ring moves, and from some frames of reference, that is stationary. Is that good enough for you? Well, too bad.
No, I got it the first time. You didn't have to say it 17 times.
Air quotes it's stationary. In the case of the loop-de-loop, you are not stationary.
Moving.
And each instant as you move forward, your velocity, which is tangent as well to the loop, is redirected by hitting the surface of the loop. This is what allows you to seemingly defy gravity in a roller coaster by going upside down and then traveling onwards. And it's also what
I hate roller coasters. Did I mention that before? No? Okay.
Not only do you continue to move all the way through the loop, the g-forces caused by the constantly changing velocity, since acceleration is change of velocity over time, and that's literally what force is, you
guys should know that. You don't know that? Go learn that shit right now. I don't care what you have to do, just go learn that shit. It'll help you a lot.
Move fast enough and redirect your energy enough, you can totally make it through a loop. Simple enough? Wrong! This stuff
That was me making this
is
song.
complicated.
I mean, I hope it's not that complicated because my brain's kind of simple.
Coaster, then, I don't know, your feet,
Sonic?
everything.
Oh.
Absolutely everything. And Sonic
The
totally
roller coaster has toes where your feet does not.
even if he's not in ball form, and that changes everything. Now, before you go there, I do know about the Pepsi Max loop running guy, which we can't show footage of because it's been scrubbed from the internet by Pepsi for some reason, and I do not.
I've seen that. That's what I was gonna say.
Their team of copyright lawyers, but yes,
I was about to say someone done the loop
it
thingy.
is possible, and here's a picture of Damon Waters, a free runner, partway through pulling it off.
That's the one I was seeing.
Is that our feet are not wheels and operate completely differently and transfer forces way less efficiently than wheels. It's literally why we invented the wheel. You may not think about this too often, but walking, especially bipedal walking, is very hard. I actually had a really long section here explaining the physics of running and why it's different from wheels when it comes to creating forward movement. And while it is really cool, it didn't really add anything to the episode, but if you're a patron of mine at Patreon, you get access to some of this cut content. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
So you can, you know, pay and get like more confusing content.
Anyway, our feet are great, but they're
Guys, probably go there if you want. I'm not gonna go there because you know this is enough brain. I can't even say it. I don't remember the words.
Kinetic energy in order to successfully pull it off, but it's going to require very strong leg muscles in order to handle the increased G-force.
Just like your boy. Wow, I shouldn't skip leg day.
But it is something for you to keep in mind if you're going to try to do this trick yourself. But enough theory, let's get to the numbers, what you're actually here for. Since
yeah, exactly, let's go.
of running entirely around the loop, we have a couple of things going in our favor. One of them being that we can actually easily calculate how fast he needs to be going at bare minimum at the very top of the loop in order to make it around to the other side. If he can make it here, going fast enough in order to assure that his feet will continue to make contact and find resistance, allowing him to keep moving forward,
He's slower than an Italian plumber. I don't think so.
Very, very simple. Velocity equals the square root of gravity divided by the radius of the loop. Simple, right? Well, yes and no. We have a few problems, the biggest of them being that we need to do pixel measurements and we don't have a ruler.
That's cool. I actually want to remember that. I don't have a pen.
And have provided for us not only a cannon height, but
square root gravity over radius of the thing. Got it. See? It's on my brain already. What was that again?
Website is exactly 1 meter, and we're gonna need this for, well, absolutely.
Don't try to shit with me. Don't. Add game strong, B. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Everything. When Might Be Awesome did a video on this 3 years ago, a video which is awesome by the way, and I totally recommend you give it a watch after this one. He assumes
I was gonna do that.
8 meters per second
I'm not gonna
gravity
do that. I'm sorry.
for the purposes of his
I'm so
math.
tired right now.
There's one thing I've learned from doing this job for nearly half a
Nice
decade
roll.
is that gravity
Didn't move
in video
anywhere.
games is almost never the same.
The
as
same.
gravity on
Yeah.
Earth. In fact, it's often way
Mars is like 2
than
times stronger.
gravity, mainly because it makes platforming a way more enjoyable and fast-paced activity. And since the minimum speed formula is dependent on gravity, and gravity is the main force getting in the way of successfully running one of these loops, it's kind of
Facts.
how we measure it. And after carefully timing a 513 pixel fall, which is a distance of 6.58 meters according to our blue ruler, and knowing that it took Sonic approximately 0.783 seconds to make this fall, we can plug in all of our unknowns into this handy formula, 2D divided by time squared,
That sounds pretty close to real gravity.
which is 21.43 meters per second squared.
I guess not.
Times Earth's
Gravity.
which, you know, isn't all that bad for a video game. I've seen way worse. Knowing this, we also need the radius of
Yeah.
the loop, which turns out to be just over exactly 2 Sonics, or 2.0 0.003 meters. Knowing all of this, we can just plug our numbers
Plug it
into
in,
this
yep.
formula to get
Young
the
butt.
blue blur's minimum speed.
Let me do the math real quick. What is this? It's about
Needs
3
to
point something.
maintain at the top of the loop in order to keep from falling down and cracking
3
his
point
skull
something, which
open. And that answer turns out to be 6.6 meters per second or 14 miles per hour, which is
Yo, I'm getting everything wrong. My brain is so
However,
stupid.
This is where we begin to run into problems. After running extensive testing, I learned two things about Sonic the Hedgehog. Yes, he's surprisingly slow, very fast for a hedgehog, but not that fast for a video game. What's more, he has a max acceleration when he's just running, that is, not when he's doing his little rev up ball thing, of about 3.47 meters per second squared. We'll get into why that's important later, and what's more, the game shows him to be capable of pulling off a successful running of the loop when his speed running into the loop is only 5.03 meters per second. This is below the minimum 6.6 meters per second.
I mean, it's a game. Don't get too complicated with
it. To the top of the loop. Is it possible that he continues accelerating up the loop so he's able to reach 6.6 meters per second by the time he
Maybe.
gets there? No, it is
What?
not. There's a reason I measured
You
this
can't
guy's
prove that.
acceleration, and that's because the instant he starts curving upwards, he's going to be fighting gravity even more than he is normally on flat ground. And under 2.1
That's not true.
Gs, that
He's
adds
lying.
up pretty quickly. At
me
first,
follow
it's
quick.
barely more than he normally experiences.
Hope you guys didn't hear that.
At
Was
some point between
it's
where
gonna smell
he
in this room.
enters the loop and the 90-degree point where gravity is directly opposing his tangential vector and pulling him the opposite direction of both his velocity and his acceleration, the acceleration from gravity is going to completely cancel out his forward acceleration. The good news is that this
But he's
means he
Sonic.
won't begin to slow down until he crosses whatever this threshold is. The bad news is that with 2 Gs and a slow max acceleration of 3.47 meters per second squared, this means the closer he gets to the line, the less he's going to accelerate. The fastest way to figure out at what point along the loop Sonic will stop accelerating forward is to use vector sums to figure out at what angle gravity has to be to zero.
I'm
out
good. You can do all that
3.47
math. My
meters per
brain
second
is
squared.
mushed
When
already.
you do
Okay.
that, it's pretty simple. All you have to do is take the square root of the sum of the squares of 3.47 meters per second squared. And
I just told you my brain.
In order to get your b vector, don't worry about what that is. It's not important. But the answer is 21.15 meters per second squared. And when you take the gravity vector 21.4 divided by 21.15, the b vector, take the arctangent or inverse tangent of the answer to get 44 degrees. Subtract that from 180 degrees to figure out the angle gravity needs to be at from your acceleration vector. And bada bing, bada
Guys,
bing,
I can't listen to that. My
175
brain is
degrees.
killing.
Which means when Sonic is only
Ow.
2.4 meters into the loop, or about 18% of the way through, not even a quarter of the way up, all of his forward acceleration is canceled out by gravity, meaning he only reaches a top speed of 5.8 meters per second before it starts falling again, meaning he would not be able to make it to the top of the loop safely. Boom! Math! But, that's the absolute slowest Sonic can make the loop in-game. I can forgive that. What if he's running at top speed? Would he be able to make it then? Well, his top not balled up speed is 10.3 meters per second, which is already
And that's pretty
promising
fast.
because it's faster than the minimum 6.6 meters per second that we need. And it was here that I was
See.
tempted to use calculus and jerks, which are an actual unit, I promise you that, in order to figure out if
No,
this
jerk.
would work.
I know a lot of jerking as well.
Thankfully, that does not
The
involve
maths.
calculus, and it boils down to one
It's a nasty.
simple principle: energy balance. You see, Sonic at this here height right here above the ground at the top of the loop has energy, and we can calculate what it is. Technically, we don't need to know his mass, although it's helpful. We just need to know that the energy
GPE.
that's up here at this peak is less than or equal to the energy Sonic has as he enters the loop. As he enters the loop, his energy is entirely kinetic energy. As he rises up, however, and begins
GPE.
to slow down, that kinetic
GPE.
energy starts to change into potential energy, which is the amount
Oh.
of energy Sonic is essentially storing as the energy he would release if he fell to the ground. At the very peak of this loop, his kinetic energy is at its lowest, and his
And the
potential energy
PE is
at
really
its
high,
highest
yeah.
before it begins to switch back again as he runs down the other side of the loop, and it turns back into kinetic
Interconnect.
energy.
Yo,
So
I
our
thought that was
friends in
GP. What
Japan
up to
said
potential
that
energy?
Sonic
Gravity
weighs
is potential
35
energy.
kilograms, meaning at the peak here, here using the kinetic energy formula of 1/2 mass times velocity
And
squared.
velocity
Sonic
square.
is
You
going
better know that
minimum
one.
speed
Alright, that's not.
6.6 meters per second. He's got 762 joules of kinetic energy, which we can add to his potential energy, which is mass times gravity.
So
times
much
time,
maths.
Gets us 3,049 joules of potential energy. See, that's much, much higher than his kinetic energy. Adding these two together, we get a total energy requirement of 3,811 joules. Energy that Sonic needs to put into this
So much maths,
system
stop.
in order to pull off this loop properly, which we can get by rearranging the kinetic energy formula to put velocity on this side and plug in our numbers. Which
Cool.
why did I write nuggets? Plug our numbers in. Gets us 14.
Nugget from kindergarten. If you guys know that, you probably should play the game. If you haven't played it, you're unconscious swine.
Sonic needs to be going in order to pull off this.
Was that all English?
Way more than he's doing, even when he's running at top speed, which is more like 10 meters per second. That's over 33 miles per hour, the speed limit of most small towns and neighborhoods in America. I'm starting to doubt this guy can.
I can run 32 miles per hour.
Liar. Not to mention that he'd be experiencing at least 7 Gs of peak force, pulling all his blood directly out of his head, increasing the chance that he'd pass out and end up smacking his head against the side of the loop. But here
I could run
is
it.
where the game finally saves us, because I still haven't tested his revved up ball form, which not only goes much faster than him on foot, it also seems to behave like an actual ball, meaning that it would be way more efficient at changing velocity than feet would.
Have you guys seen the Sonic movie? That movie actually isn't that bad. It's it's not bad. And the electricity is cool.
59 meters per 0.2167 seconds, which becomes
It's about 15-ish. 16. I was close. That was the closest one I had.
Which is bigger than 14.75 meters per second, which means we did it! Son of a gun, we did it!
Yeah, you can actually do it. The fastest hedgehog alive can actually run. Of a thing.
Something is an unambiguous win for a video game in one of my shows. We'll just sidestep answering the question of how Sonic somehow avoids getting a chronic case of vertigo and vomiting all over Stardust Speedway from all that violent spinning. As a brief aside, his website claims that he can travel at the speed of sound, which is utterly ridiculous. Don't even get me started on how stupid.
Chill!
That, you
Give me the right.
stupid blue blur. Better luck next time, Sonic. Sincerely, Austin. Here's a shout out to all the.
You guys, that's the end of the video. I'm pretty sure Sonic can go Super Sonic, okay? I'm pretty sure he can. I know you might be like, no, I can't, he can't. Maybe he's just holding back so he doesn't destroy the environment, you know what I mean? You know, no? Alright. If you guys enjoyed the video, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, check out the original video, because, you know, if you don't, what's wrong with you? Why'd you do that? But, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Why do I always end my intro like this? I'll try my like that. That's so weird.